1950, each cow on a dairy farm produced 5,000 pounds of milk. In 2010, each cow produced 20,000 pounds of milk. This is unnatural, and it is affecting both our environmental and human health. We operate under a definition of milk that describes it as a source of vitamins and minerals and protein. Vitamin A, vitamin B12, vitamin C, vitamin K, vitamin D, vitamin E, niacin, biotin, potassium, protein, calcium. It should be good for us, right? Let's be clear, the majority of the milk that's in the grocery store is not coming from Betsy the cow who's just grazing the green pastures under the sun, getting milked lovingly by her farmer. No, the majority of the cows that are supplying the milk for the United States of America, Europe, and Japan are somewhere in a farm factory, tightly compressed together with the machines stuck to their udders, constantly milking them. Those cows are kept in a state of pregnancy so that they are always lactating, constantly puts their udders under extreme pressure and stress. You may think that you and Betsy the cow don't have anything in common, so why should you be worried? But every single time that you drink her milk or eat a product that's made with her milk, you are taking in her experience. Pus, blood, estrogen, RBGH, artificial hormone that is injected into cows to make them produce more milk. When you go to the grocery store and buy milk, these aren't listed on the ingredients. You are a human being, living in a modern, industrialized, technological society. You have been exposed to toxins. Whether it's in your everyday household cleaner, the beauty products that you use, the foods that you eat, the air that you breathe, these toxins weaken the cells. Now you have to ask yourself, are you willing to take that risk on your body? Do you really want to take the risk and ingest a product that has been laced with hormones and antibiotics that can negatively affect your body? You don't have to drink milk. You can eliminate it out of your diet completely and your body will be perfectly fine. Or you can make your own. I'll show you. Making your own almond milk is super easy. For those of you who are worried about time, convenience, and efficiency, I got you. Now, I don't really drink a lot of milk, so I make just enough to have on hand. I make sure that I have at least 16 ounces available, and I keep it in this mason jar in the fridge. First off, you want to start off with soaked raw almonds. After my nuts is soaked for about 4 to 8 hours, I drain them. Once my almonds are drained, I add them into my Vitamix blender, and you can use a Vitamix or any high-powered blender. You want something that's going to literally blend those nuts into the water so that the pulp almost disappears. I typically add in anywhere from a cup to 2 cups of water. It really all depends on how creamy I want my milk. And then after that, I blend it. Now, once it's blended, you're going to notice that the milk itself can be very grainy. That's because you still have bits of almond pulp in there. So in order to get rid of that, you can use a cheesecloth or a nut milk bag, and you strain your nut milk mixture into the bag into a clean glass jar. Now, at this point, it's drinkable, but for me personally, I like to spice my milk up a bit. So I add a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of maple syrup, give it a toss, and I'm done.